Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 as Air United. Such a great run, one that we thought we wouldn't be able to continue, and yet here we are, kicking some butt. We declared war against Tlemcen, primarily because it would bring us into a war against Morocco without involving France. It also let us take a little bit of territory from the Mamluks as well, which is good. Mamluking territory, a little less of a priority, although I would love to do the Suez stuff at some point. We can grab a tech level, and it's going to be a very valuable one. I think it just went, yeah, literally, I think on the last month tick on May the 1st when I paused here. And we will get the military tactics, which is going to be huge. A couple of new troops as well. We're not about to jump into a fight, so it's a great time for us to go and upgrade our troop types. That level of tech was incredibly important. So, it's hard to sort of mouth things out here. We'll focus on, I was going to say fire. We actually still have better shock generals than anything else. Tell you what, Central African, and then the Cavalry African Dragoon. Love the name of that. It always just sounds so badass. Alright, so you guys are going to scooch forward. We have to rebuild the morale from having switched our troop types, but again, we weren't about to get into a war. The Ottomans have moved down here as well. We had to be really patient to get the Ottomans in on this. We're going to be capped on prestige, especially with the war. Whatever, I don't care about the development cost. We have to be really patient to get the Ottomans to actually join in this fight. It was awkward timing for a long time, but we are paying off dividends hugely by having managed everything properly here. Ethiopia... okay. Trade company has made a generous offer to Arakan for the purchase of Dagon. Right there. Ethiopia. I wonder if there's any chance that we can just do that. Where would this be? Economic? Is it a great power action? No. How do you just... I don't know. It's fine. Alright, Ottomans there. Clearly I should read patch notes more. We can no longer claim that Natal... that's fine. You know what? We actually have a free diplomat. Let's go ahead and rebuild the spy network against Castile. Because at some point it'd be nice to go and do that. Have all of Iberia or something like that. It would be crazy. Alright, these guys are full, or more or less rebuilt. We don't actually have any forts that have been claimed. Oh, that's not true. Bracken did. Still, I think it's going to be alright for us at this point to simply move forward. So that's what we're going to do. I really would prefer if you didn't take this fort. We're going to do something like this with those three armies. I may get more or less attrition along the way or something. That's fine. We're going to try to get them to to top Keck over here and see if we can go and take these before they take that fort. It's not the end of the world. It would be slightly annoying. And this guy over here, maybe I'll go and just get you to grab this fort. Let's just besiege some territory. We've got a very optimal army, and, you know, with the general, the level 3 pip general here to besiege that. So, yeah, I'll do that, because otherwise my allies might be a little slow, and it might just be better for them to do something else. Is it just me, or did we go from 35 to 28% chance? No longer great power, conversion successful. We can keep going with conversions, please and thank you. Can invite a scholar. Yeah, we still need our points for so many things. I'm going to hold off on states until these wars are done, because there's a chance we're going to want to grab something else. I think we're capped on legalism, but that's okay. Get the manpower modifiers. Won the Siege of Air. Lovely. So yeah, I'm going to go and get you to de-siege over here. Kind of funny. These guys are like terrified for their lives, and we're just ignoring them. Ottomans... Oh, you fought them off. Well, hell, that was pretty impressive. We could go for the ticking war goal spot, but yeah, I think I'll keep moving forward. You're not the one with all the siege pips. Anyway, just for whatever, I'm going to back siege these two here. Alright, here's you. You over here have the siege pips. You don't have enough cannons, but we can resolve that soon. Your job is going to be to try to take Fez. It is a mountain one. We're definitely have to be a little careful here. That's the one going to Fez. You are going to end up going to Figug, so you're adjacent to Fez and ready to reinforce. And yeah, you know what? We don't actually have to send the whole army here. I guess you'll stop there. I'll just go and grab a infantry and do that. You'll go here, and then you'll end up in Meknes, so that we've got a sort of a triangle configuration around Fez so we can reinforce. Okay. Well, like, we don't have the war goal, so we've got negative 13 war score from that, but we're still sitting at 34%. We haven't even sieged any of their real forts. Well, other than Iberia with the Ottomans there. There's probably a bunch of buttons we could hit here. We haven't checked on the states in a while. Well, you hate me. Diplo support. If I grant you Monopoly Charter, no, I can't get to the next level. I'm not going to give you territory. I'm just going to hit this button. It's going to be fine. Seek support of the clergy. And a bunch of admin points. Thank you very much. Which we will save up for now for real core. Well, like territory coring from war gains as opposed to making more states. Go and grab that. These little islands could also be handy to take at this point. So yeah, it might be tricky, but it would be really good if we grab all this. The second we grab Ceuta right now, we can also allow the Ottomans to move through here a lot easier. Okay, so you're here and ready to reinforce. Oh, this needs more cannons. Although you don't have a ton of cannons here either, but do that. And you've done this, and your cannons, this will overkill it, but that's going to be okay. Move all the cannons into there. Anyway, we're just going to park here. That was the war goal. I mean, grabbing it early might lead to, like, call for peace, but I don't think the war is going to last long enough for us to actually start triggering call for peace kind of crap. You're sieging that down, which is fine. I guess there's some other people around here, too. I mean, maybe I would want you up to the front, but it'll be okay. We'll move you and grab some of these little guys. You're not looking to make the jump on us. Excellent. Can you get to Ceuta? No, only with a boat. Can you get there? You can. I guess that's fine. You're still adjacent to Fez. It's no longer a triangle for mutual defense, but I think it's going to be okay. I suppose I could move you... Or not. Never mind. Okay, 14% is nice. France, Arguin, Castile, Portugal. Okay. We're refabricating, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just wait, that's going to be okay. Military access. Sure. Air Moon. Full Moon. Oh, we'll take military power. Don't mind if I do. What a great little war. War. What is it good for? Taking a bunch of territory. Good God. I'll just move back here just to reform our defensive triangle. The idea is, like, no matter where we get attacked, two other armies can come in and help to reinforce. The important one was Fez, because it was the mountains. And if they'd attacked there, it would have been kind of crappy. I think what we'll do is split. Go there. One's assigned. We'll do this. You'll go there. That's going to be done. I'll move over here. It's a little risky. We'll be a bit exposed. We're going to want to move into actual Tlemcen territory here. Cheaper trader. He's only level 2, though. I mean, it is nice to get the discount, though. It might be worth... that's a little... Well, we're already locked, so I guess that's going to be the way it's going to be. Let's move up a little bit more, just in case it turns out we need a bit more assistance. Okay, and that's, yeah, that'll be like all Morocco, except maybe some islands. So far so good. Oh, you can't go directly there. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Are you the 3 siege dude? You are. So move into this fort, and we're going to force you with some more cannons. I think these guys are going to be okay. Even if we lost that battle, it wouldn't be a big deal at all. And we might. We do have the -1. And we don't have the Imperialism CV because we're a little bit behind on Diplotech, but... stop. Group. Cannons, go. Yeah, that might... Oh, you can move? How come you can move through there? Man, I don't know. Yeah, that's lost. Okay. Grab you. That's all done. Come back over here. That's going to be fine. Okay. So, Morocco. Let's have a little chat with you. Oops. How's our war score with you directly? 99%. Excellent. So, if I wanted to do something like this, that could work. Okay. Just grabbing this little C allows us to connect Iberia to the Tlemcen territory, and we'll be able to grab the rest. We can't... we would be really nice to break your alliance with France. But if we do that, we can't do this. And I think this is more valuable. I say that now. I don't know, it's pretty damn valuable. Core. Excellent, everything's going. 57% overextensions, not too bad. Hopefully we'll finish some of these cores before we start the next series of warfare over here. Exiled armies over there. Yeah, we'll just move you. We'll clearly have to do a bunch of rebel busting, but that's going to be fine. Yeah, those guys got defeated. Oh well. Oh, we can't move forward right now because of the fort over here, which is very legit. I mean, I like the idea of the fort system. There's just some really bizarre inconsistencies that don't make sense sometimes. I guess there's something to be said about not having taken money from these guys. Just, it might have kept the truce timer slightly shorter, but I think it only made a difference of like a month or two. So, you know, who cares? So we're just waiting on this. We've got full modifiers, yes, except for the sea stuff. But I'm not going to move my ships over there. I mean, maybe Morocco doesn't have much in the terms of troops anymore. Oh, wait, they're out. It's just Tlemcen, which won't have much of a navy. Okay, you know what? My merchants, you're going to come out over here. You should be okay. Especially Morocco still has a navy around, or Ottomans still have a navy around that might assist. Oh, we have some high liberty desire again. Well. It's interesting. And a slight surprise. A surprise, to be sure. Where'd that other army retreat? Oh, you're still here and actually getting attrition. Here, just grab that and that. That's fine. And you're still white flagging. Okay. It was a long walk for you. Difficult territory to work through, not very fast. I mean, this blob is already in our color, which is nice. This is going to do wonderful things for our name here. Conversion's good. Do some more. Not, like, we have so much support of heathens, or tolerance of heathens, that we actually need we don't really need to convert so aggressively, but we may as well. War exhaustion is high. Now, reducing this, I believe, yeah, decreases our absolutism, so we're not doing that. I don't know, I guess it's like, because we spend military power on it. I mean, I always thought of it as, like, implementing some sort of military police or something like that, which to me would increase absolutism, but I think it might be we're diverting war resources to placating the people, and that's why it's less absolute, because we're, you know, giving into their bullshit demands. Something like that. Oh, a commandant has died. Under the Catholic faith. I don't think we have enough to hire level 3. Oh, we do! We're currently losing money. It would trigger a loan. There's no level 2s. We'll get this guy. I mean, what I could do is promote one of these dudes for, like, morale or whatever, but, you know, honestly, land maintenance is going to be fine. We'll just do this. It's going to be okay. And yeah, there might be a loan. We could have raised war taxes, I suppose. This was a long enough war to do it. But eh. Oh shit. I did not realize there was a giant sea battle going on. I guess you could dock here really fast. I think we just... Okay, we didn't actually lose our light ships. They ran over here. But that was not ideal. Alright, big loan just got taken out. Fine and fair. Cores, good. So we want to lower overextension before this piece. Because this piece deal is the one we... Here, I'll just do that. Heir died. Belf Knight died! Oh no! Blood Elf Knight! I'm so sorry! And now we don't have an heir. And I think our heir was going to be halfway decent, wasn't he? I don't remember what his total points were. Might have only been like 7 points or something. It might not have been an insanely good heir, but still an acceptable one. I like that these guys aren't being attritioned. You're done being white flagged over here, and you're enforcing a bit. We're just going to move you up to the front in case we need you. You've done this and this. I don't want to lose professionalism. I will take the manpower hit in exchange for a long-term army professionalism boost. That's going to be fine. I'm going to group you guys up and get ready to go on some rebel busting duties. You might even stay here. Well, no. I think what we'll do is we'll actually park you in something like Ceuta. That's going to be fine. Siege over here is done. I'm going to get you to move to Dara. Move out a little bit more. 60% over here. And the Ottomans are sieging from the east. Colonialism. That's fine. Castile. Fabricate claims. And we got a few. Like, we've got some claims we can do on their coasts. It doesn't really matter where we declare war. Although, if we declare based on this, like, we should be able to, like, siege that instantly and get a ticking war score, like, with 0% effort, which is kind of nice. And yeah, we're still building up with Tlemcen over here, just for the siege bonuses. Core. I want to keep a diplomat available, I suppose, but we will start doing some reclaiming of stuff on Morocco. Yeah, I don't think they have a military anymore. Apparently still have a bit of a navy. 67%. This little island here. You know what? Let's bring back a Belf Knight. There's something funny about your spelling, Belf Knight. Is there a double B? I feel like there's something like that, and I apologize the fact that I don't recall. So maybe it's something like this. I don't know. Belf Knight, you're back, and maybe you're better than before. 10-point air, not too bad. I mean, a little heavy on the Diplo. That much more of an incentive. I should have just left our focus on admin, but oh well. I don't want to abandon that. We'll take the base tax. That's going to be fine. Developing over here. Excellent. And we actually... They have their fleet. And we might not be able to get this fort. Which probably means we can't get Tatooine because it's adjacent. It would just be nice to get rid of this, you know? Because it's kind of an annoying piece of land for these wars. But again, we don't... Other than the fact that we want to embiggen our name as much as possible, grabbing the Tlemcen territory really isn't actually all that important. Which is kind of interesting to consider. Like, we need to grab enough to be able to connect up over here. But the Iberian trade node is kind of one of our priorities. Although, I guess we're going to want control over the Safi trade node to make sure it's all being directed over here and things. So we may grab as much as possible from the Safi trade node, but ignore this stuff and just leave them around or something. I don't know exactly what we can score. Breaking some of these alliances would be helpful as well. Although, we might want to leave the alliance between Tlemcen and Morocco, because it means we can declare on Tlemcen to fight Morocco without bringing in France. Doesn't mean we can't take as much from Morocco every time, but it's hardly the end of the world. So you're sieging out this fort, which is fine. So I don't know, we'll just move up this way, and that way, and that way. I guess there's already people there. Go there. And there. Okay. Well, yeah, 92%. We could probably peace out for actually 100 right now. I expect. So, if we were to do this... Oh, and maybe grab everything... Oh, yeah, so we can't actually. We need to be able to grab this. Wow, exactly 100. Well, I guess I'm going to do that. So that leaves one province in this trade node not taken, which is fine. It gives us our connection over here, which is fine. It's going to give us 73% overextension. We're going to wait until the Moroccan cores get done. We'll just chill over here. And trade ideas over here, or tech. I don't know if, like, finish the trade ideas and stuff, which is true. But we're going to start to hit some unbalanced research and things. I'm going to go with this. It's going to be fine. Client states and advanced CBs. Yeah, which is really valuable. And not the end of the world, but it means we don't have to worry about fabricating claims and stuff. I mean, claims still give you a variety of other discounts and things, so it's still not too bad to do. All right, you have arrived over here. You're a little unbalanced in the front here, but we'll fix that in a bit. Rebel suppression. That's enough for now. We might tweak that. I guess these are all infantry, so we can get you to jump in there. Dun, dun, dun. I thought it said we took Constantinople. I was like, wait, what? No, Constantine. We'll throw in more infantry there, because I think this has actually got a very high force limit. I don't know. We'll just park you over here, maybe. And we shall see. You're running around with Force March on. I don't know why the Ottomans are feeling like they have to Force March, considering there's no enemies anywhere. Like, what? It'd be so nice if you could cross in here. What are we looking at? 14 heavies. And actually, you've got the galleys as well, which are going to work well in the sea. And that might be something we want to focus on, actually. Not worry about heavies, but do build up a big galley fleet for the next war, and like focus on that over here. So we can't necessarily challenge out here, but challenging within here is going to work. More conversions. Pause, pause, pause. Transatlantic slave trade. Yeah, none of these people. Refuse trade with Europeans. If they can pay, we can provide. Gives us more goods. Time to put an end to the practice of slavery for us as well as them. So we get the Abolition of Slavery Act, which is what we're going to do. No more slavery. Slavery is bad. Even at the cost of stability. Done, done, done. There we go. This will decrease the demand for slaves. We are getting call for peace. So we are going to spend some time at over 100% war exhaustion, or overextension. I went a little bit. The call for peace is only going to tick up our war exhaustion a little bit at first. It does increase. The rate at which it increases. You guys know what I'm talking about. But for now, we're okay. Yeah, you can chill over here. That's going to be fine. No, that's right. Split off the cannons and do this, just to try to rebalance this a little bit. You guys are fighting over here. Keeping the Ottomans occupied and a little bit weaker on manpower is not the worst thing in Universe. I don't know where their fleet went. There we go. So everywhere that we used to provide slaves over here will change. Some trade stations got modified. More taxes or more money. We'll take the national tax. I mean, a year worth of taxes is probably going to be better than this. I don't know. We could preemptively repair a loan too, which wouldn't be too shabby. Okay, I don't know where we're going to move everyone yet. Certainly there'll be more rebel busting, but we will see. I don't know where next war is. Again, ooh, there we go. Livestock, ivories, fish, we may want to do the Ethiopian campaign next, actually. I might want to leave all this stuff here for rebel busting, but you guys, I don't know. We'll see exactly how we do it. Capital's over here. I guess we got higher force limit on the coast. So let's do something like that and get ready for things. I mean, we're out of manpower, but I don't think fighting Ethiopia would be that hard. We may not need 2 armies over here. Oh, one of our generals died. Okay. We may not need 2 armies over here for rebel busting. Actually, I don't think we will. We can probably decide to move these guys. Like that. And yeah, you'll be expanded to do rebel busting in this territory once we peace out. Which, maybe now... Again, we're not inevitably be over 100%, but the trick is just to make sure to minimize how long this is. Alright, let's do it. Sue for peace. Oh, it's actually gone down to 99. So, here, we can take a few bucks. Done. Now, hopefully we got enough admin to core this. Wow, Plumpkin's very expensive. Let me go through this interface so that I can get this chain cord. Not that it really matters, but just in case something really weird happens, I want these cores up first. Alright, and then that's that. Oh, negative Diplo power. Okie dokie. Wow, that was an expensive set of pieces to broker. We are going to drop our forts. Now, I don't... In places where there's likely to be unrest, like this one, I think I'll leave it up. Now, you, with your rebel busting. We're going to do that. You can see there's a little bit of rebellion over here, and it is actually going to be very important for us to make sure that it's not too much of an issue. And you don't have the manpower, we don't have the admin to really do Ethiopian stuff, so we'll wait a little bit. Trading in ivory, I mean, you know, that has its issues too. But we're going to go out on a limb and say that's still better than, you know, being slave traders. We do need a new advisor. Probably trade efficiency. We could level him up to level 3. But actually, I'm kind of okay with saving up a little bit of money right now. And I know we have a loan to pay off. But I think what we're going to do, because we are still on the cusp of getting enlightenment, we are going to go and continue our little project of getting universities to sort of cover and be ready to spread to a lot of territory here. Okay, that might be good. Everywhere around sort of the center here is going to be reached by things. It should more or less be okay. I think that'll be it for our university stuff. And then probably the rest of the game is going to be building military buildings. Well, we'll be taking a little bit of a double check again for officers deserting, for production buildings that might actually turn out to be quite valuable. A lot of different rebel groups, which of course isn't going to be a surprise. We still have some war exhaustion going on, and we have a lot of overextension. Transports there. All of our colonists are in go. Oh, our fleet, such as it is. So you and you. Let's get you to regroup over here or something. Yeah, I should have left it there. Should know better. You always need more admin. Okay, self-sustaining, good. And we'll go here. Now, how do you check? Is it under geographic map modes for colonial regions? Okay, yes, this is all the same colonial zone, so if I do this, this will also join fire. Good, which is what I want. Although, yeah, that's fine. Colonist over here. I'm going to recall you and send you over here instead. Excellent. Minor inconvenience, yeah. Rebel settlement. That's the problem with being over 100% overextended. You get those events, and they generate a lot of unrest. Military ideas, we'll probably wait until next January, since we're not in the middle of the war. Military tactics, good. Fortress will actually be handy as well. But yeah. Bunch of black flagged Ottomans. I don't think they add oversupply in provinces when they go through if they're black flagged. I'm not sure. Did we still have military access to something? No. Now, our vassal over here, still a little on the cranky side. Although, we can nearly get to neutral over here. I think we'll be fine. Oh, we have exiled people. Oh! Interesting. Oh, and we have full vision now. Alright, I'm going to get you moved down here for now. We will probably get some transports to move you. Yeah, we're going to wait on that a little bit. I think at 45, yeah, we can start another core here, which is lovely. We do have a ton of money. We do have a loan. We're going to wait a little bit before we do anything, though. Damn, sentiment, rebel sentiment. That is really annoying. You over here, I don't remember. I think there is a supply map mode. 44. I'm going to get you to stop over here, because we're not going to start with Ethiopia right away. We're just going to park you somewhere relatively good. And, yeah, there's a little bit of rebellion brewing over here. Done. Even this is like, it's not pure green because of all the different modifiers. There's some stuff in the south too. Where are you going? Oh, you're just parked here, which is no good for attrition. Move you to Timbuktu, which has slightly higher supply. And we'll get you to do some rebel busting over here. Negative diplo power. You can always tell you've had some good wars when your diplo power goes negative. Because it means you've written up some pretty significant peace deals. So just a lot. This is where like this new rebel busting feature really works out. There's a lot of provinces with very weak rebellion. You know, nothing significant. So like you'd have to have a really scattered army, like, you know, 1 or 2 stacks everywhere to do that. And so this works out a lot better. I'm gonna keep hitting that button non-stop. I guess it's time to put in a cut. Oh, we did get a revolt. Well, darn. I wonder if I can smack these guys down as is. It's a little tricky. Maybe. Oh, mercenary bands. I think these are all overextension events. Now, we do have all the ideas for a lot less separatism, which is great for all the territory we've just taken. Okay, so you're fine there. That's good. I'll recall this diplomat. That's fine. I'm just going to let this go until the siege ends so I can set up like some rebel busting and not forget. Da-da-da. Things, things, things. Yes, things. In January, we will tech up. Okay, go up to speed 4. Come on. Spy networks. Fabricate claims. Let's get Dara, because we're definitely going to want to take that, and we'll stop building that spy network. That's fine. In Castile, fabricate claims. We did one down south. We'll also put a claim on something over here, like say that, and then you can stop building a spy network. So we got a few claims, a little bit staggered. Morocco, fabricate claims. So we're going to want to grab all this. Tangiers is going to be a fairly high value. And then for that, we need 35. So yeah, that's plenty of claims and, you know, different overlapping timers, which is great. Okay, just finished besieging this. Thank you. Ooh, colony becomes self-sufficient. Not force march. Hang on. What am I missing here? Oh, because it's a conquistador. Okay. You lose the ability to suppress unrest when you've got a conquistador selected. There's no real unrest over here, but we'll do that anyway. That's interesting. I mean, it's not like a game-breaking problem. It doesn't necessarily seem like a truly intentional choice, so much as, listen, we're using this one button for 2 different things. And I mean, there's an extra space over here for a button, but there might be another need for something later on. And it's something that's not going to happen very often. But yeah. So you actually just getting rid of the general will work out. Oh, light ships over here. Oh, let's do the upgrades. Boom. And then tell you guys to start protecting trade in the Ivory Coast again. And then we'll build up some more ships later on. Okay, I think this is a swell place for us to leave it off. I mean, we used up all our manpower in that war, but what a great war it was. Very, very good for us. There's still some unrest, so I will still leave this fort up for now. How are we looking in terms of territories now? 38 territories. Well, that's not so bad. And you can see Algiers has 70 development over there. Good God. We're definitely going to do that. There's going to be some good place for us to state up. And yeah, probably won't want to make all of these states. And then one of the things, we may want to prioritize doing the loan thing, but I'm willing to bet we've got some pretty decent... Maybe once the coring is done. Oh, see, that's really strong in Matamba. Here, let's do that right away. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to build any more manufactories. We've got about 120 years of gameplay left. And there's some that might pay for themselves, but paying for themselves over the, you know, after 60 years or something still means a bit of lost opportunity to have just more manpower force limit before then, which I think will be more useful. The word heir has certainly gotten bigger. That will just continue to be the case if we eat the rest of Tlemcen. Morocco a little bit as well. If we take out the Mamluks, we can straighten out the name too, which would be nice. And yeah, I think just for the kicks, I'd love to get up to the Suez. I have no particular need to take all of Australia. Africa over here. I mean, it would be nice to have our name in Biggin as much as possible, but that's never really truly been a desire. Ever since we took Iberia, it's been this. I do have to work my way up probably to the north coast of Iberia at some point, just to be able to have better sea access. At some point, we're going to have to figure out a way to ninja Ayrshire away, but that'll probably be one of the last things that we do. We'll spend all our money into a ginormous fleet. We will get another idea group at some point in the not-too-distant future, and it might just be something like naval ideas, to be able to possibly try to balance a little bit against the English forces, and then we'll go ham, especially once we get like 3-deckers, just go ham on the heavy ships or something like that. We should have the economic base to do it. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you next time.